All right, let's go to another one. Newbie might have to turn the mic on and join us for this. We've got you
Oh,
guys have been begging
I'm
for
good.
you've been
oh,
begging
I'll
for
leave it
Penn
for you
State on
guys.
the rundown. Let's come on in with it.
here we
Penn
go.
State lining up against Michigan, one of the games of the week last week. A big one for Penn State to announce its presence on the national stage.
See what he's doing here.
By God, it announced its presence on the national stage, gave up 4 bills on the ground, did Penn State. James Franklin against the top 10 again. Doesn't
400,
come through.
418 yards rushing Michigan had, by the way. If you want to keep it exact, 4 bills. I got your bills right here.
All right, help me out here. Help me out here, though. Minnesota. Now, this is personal. I'm going to get personal
Row the
for a
boat.
second. I'm going to get personal. They've made the list. Congratulations, Nittany, you made the list. I can't win on Minnesota.
Did it.
I can't win on Minnesota. They're on my list. Utah was close. You told me last week I had to go with Utah because they're going to win. I did. I didn't like the spread. I put them in a parlay, money line parlay with Michigan because I knew Michigan would roll your guys. We got there with Utah. Thank you, Utah. Now I'm done with you. Get away from Utah.
All right.
Miami was on my list. Can't bet Miami. I've lost on that. Oh my God, they're playing Virginia Tech. They're definitely beating Virginia Tech.
They didn't
One of
cover.
our bet against. They didn't cover. Thank goodness I didn't play Miami. They didn't cover.
Yeah.
Minnesota's on my list. I can't get them right. I can't get them right.
Well,
I'd like them to run the ball all over Penn State this week, but I can't take Minnesota. Do your boys bounce back? Newbie, come on in. I allow my time. I pass my time to the senator from the greater Philadelphia area. Newbie, come on in.
I mean, I rolled the tape. I said if they can stop the run, they win the game, and they did not. They did not stop the run.
Stop the run.
So my guy couldn't get a carry because he hasn't in 3 weeks. He's still in the doghouse for fumbling. So Dave, I'm even going to pull another one, and I'm going to pass my time to you because, dear God, I was hoping they didn't even make the rundown this week.
I know. Well,
they're in the rundown.
This was a dog to actually make the rundown. And then when I saw it in there, I'm like, he's probably going to come in and, talk about how
it was well done.
Didn't show up. Yeah, no, it was. I see what he did. He called them, national championship contenders. He put them all on.
Knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing.
I was just listening to you guys. I was just following you guys. Can you take them here? They're back at home. They're back at home.
Minnesota just lost 26-14 to Illinois,
who's having a good year.
Not only having a good year, talked about it on my show with P-Roll. They're going to win that side of the division. They're going to be in what? That's not right.
Yeah, I think it might be. It's hard to
be
believe.
In the Big Ten championship. If they win that side of the bracket, they're only going to be 24-point dogs in the championship game against Ohio State. If that's what it is. All right, back to Penn State.
By the way, side note here on Illinois, since they're good now with Brett Bielema. Obviously, he's won it at Wisconsin. One of my favorite stories. He's in the Big Ten, right? Illinois still in the Big Ten. Bielema coaching the Big Ten. Got a big old Iowa Hawkeye logo on his calf. Does Bielema as a former Hawkeye? Which I love that he's out there recruiting in shorts for Illinois. My man's got a Hawkeye logo.
How about that? See,
it's great.
That's a lesson to be learned about getting the tattoos of the schools and stuff. They're
having a great year. All right, go ahead. Minnesota, second best run grade in the Big Ten behind obviously Michigan. Can they run it enough to get the win here? Does Penn State bounce back? Is Penn State crushed from that performance and struggles a little bit this week? Where are you here?
I mean, yeah, I'm worried. I think this could be a field goal game. This is all over the place. There's a couple 4s. There's a couple 4.5s. DraftKings just decided right now to go to 5. There's one offshore place is at 6. This one is all over the place. 44.5 is the consensus total, and there's 145. It's a whiteout game. Penn State's record in those whiteout games is pretty good. Do they bounce back? Do they stop the run? This is what Minnesota does. I don't know.
Yeah, they want to control clock and run it, right?
I don't know if Minnesota's offenses has that big play capability that Michigan's did. We talked about that. We thought there would be big plays. I thought there would be big plays on both sides. There was no big plays on Penn State's offensive side. But Michigan had a couple yards, rushing. Again, 418 to be specific. But there was a couple 50-plus yard runs that Michigan took off and did. I don't think you'll see that this week. I like under in this game. I think this is one of those night games at Penn State. It's I mean, it's fun to be there, and it's fun to be there all day and enjoy, but I don't know how much scoring is going to go. This is 44.5. I like under. I mean, you got me laying big favorites. I don't know if I want to lay a short favorite. I think Minnesota covers.
Ooh. Minnesota's lost 2 in a row. This is their second straight road game. They're averaging 12 points per game over the last 2 against Purdue and Illinois. Run defense certainly won't be as bad for Penn State. They got to clean that up a little. I mean, come on, man. Come on.
Minnesota's path to victory, which they didn't get in Illinois last week. And I don't know if Illinois is better than Penn State or not, but they're playing pretty well, is to keep this a rushing, clock moving under game.
I like that call. Yep. Okay. So you like under.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click on another video right here on the screen. And if you really liked it, consider subscribing below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.